It's raining. I can't film outside. Give me guys 1 second. Coffee really tastes so good in the morning. What's going guys? Welcome to our episode and I'm your host, your one and only Guyver, and welcome to Tech Cool Video. Now first things first, that this video is actually sponsored by Yongnuo because they are generously enough to send us their 85mm lens together with the 35mm f2 lens, which we already made a review a few weeks back, maybe before the year ends. I know it's a little bit late. I'm sorry, Yongnuo. Yeah, with that out of the way, let's now proceed with this pretty bad boy, the 85mm f1.8. Let's start first with the build quality and its features. Now, just like its younger brother, the 35mm f2, it is built like a tank. It is sturdy and made out of metal or aluminum per se. Other than that, it has an AF and MF switch, autofocus, manual focus. Sadly, it doesn't have any aperture blade. It has the same USB Type-C port, just like the 35mm and just like the newer lenses that Yongnuo are releasing. It also has an additional function button, which lets you configure or update the instructions that this button will do within your camera itself. So it's a nice plus one because a lot of you guys uses buttons and shortcut keys in your day-to-day photography and videography session. So yeah, kudos to Yongnuo. Now it has an f1.8 aperture and 7 aperture blades for extreme bokelishness, something along those lines. As for the bokeh, the look of the bokeh, it is quite nice, to be honest. Unfortunately, if you are into lenses that have weather sealant, I don't think this lens have because it doesn't have any... Oh wait, it does have a weather sealant. It has a rubber gasket around it. So yeah, weather sealed lens. Very good. Before we proceed to the actual performance of this lens, I just want you guys to know that this specific lens only costs around $300. It's just $100 more than its younger brother, the 35mm f2, which I am filming with right now with my A7 IV. Now, before we proceed, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and you have punch and kick the notification bell icon because the notification bell icon actually didn't come home last night. So make sure you do that so you'll be notified every time that I'm going to release a video. Now, without further ado, let's proceed with the performance of this lens. Now, we all know autofocus is kind of the game right now. And I'm happy to say that the autofocus of this lens, both for photo and video, is quite nice. And it is also silent. Not only that, it can focus on the subject faster, but it doesn't lose focus if your subject moves. Now, there is a little bit of light in the nighttime setting because having a zero light at all doesn't make actual sense. Now, you've seen that the images and the footage are very clear because it has a 1.8 aperture. So in terms of noise, you don't need to worry about that. Now, one of the pitfalls about lenses that are on this price point is, do they actually perform well if the subject is against the light? And I'm happy to say that the lens actually performed great. Here's an example wherein the subject is actually against the light. Chromatic aberration. I've seen some, but not too much, so it's a very minimal chromatic aberrations and it only shows on the dark side of the photos. Last but not the least, it doesn't have any vignetting compared to Viltrox. So basically, that's it. That's everything that you need to know if you want to get yourself one of these very bad boy from Yongnuo, the 85mm f1.8. Now, would I be recommending this lens to my fellow photographers and filmmakers? Absolutely. This will only hold you back for around $300. It might be even lesser if you are going to buy it during the times where there are sales or deals with Yongnuo. So yeah, what preventing you from buying the other brands? Choosing this lens compared to the other brands, well, it's gonna save you a lot of dollars which you can allocate to different gears or equipments that you might need. For example, a reed cage, a monitor, etc. But you'll still be getting almost the same performance, even more features than the other brands, and an overall quality lens. So that's why I highly encourage you guys on getting this lens. And I think that this is the only 85 that you'll be needing for the rest of your life in case you want to upgrade to a 1.4 aperture or 1.2. To be honest, this lens, even in manual focus, will really do you good. I'm pretty sure that we are feeling the same because of the examples that I've showed you. So yeah, get yourself one of this bad boy. The link will be down in the description. And if you want to know more about the younger brother, the 35mm f2, link will also be down in the description, and the card, but it's earlier card, so yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, press thumbs up and consider subscribing for more awesome videos like this. So this is me, Guyver, saying that I'll be seeing you guys to the next one. Bye-bye!